we're back. It's been a while since my last video. I have been doing a bit of fishing, but keeping under the radar, fishing a few marks out of respect for other anglers. I didn't really want to film, but yeah, thought it was about time we made another video, so here we are. So we're kind of dictated by the weather today. We've got some pretty savage westerlies blowing at the minute. Not sure if you can hear it, but we might be a bit sheltered from here, but yeah, not really a mark I want to fish or have fished much, but we're going to have the wind on our back. We'll be fishing an hour up to high tide, then we'll fish an hour down, see how we get on, and then if we don't have any luck, we can move on to another mark. But yeah, thought why not get another video out, hopefully we'll get a fish. Underestimated that walk. I do walk around it quite a lot, but never in a pair of waders and a thermal jacket in the middle of summer. So yeah, I'm a little bit sweaty, but yeah, we're nearly there. A couple more minutes. I think we'll start on the creature baits, chuck a little Nico crawl around, see if we can pick something up in one of these small channels, which you'll see in a moment. If not, we'll work our way along, fish a bit more into the open water. We've probably got, realistically, another 40 minutes of the flood. Then we'll be at high tide, and then we'll fish an hour down and see how we get on. But yeah, we'll switch between creature baits and some little shads, I think. So yeah, let's go. We're still flooding at the moment. There's not a huge amount of water here. They're not the biggest tides today, but as we go along a bit, you'll see there's a bit more water to fish amongst some of these narrow channels. So yeah, we'll creep down there, flicking a creature bait, see what we get. What we'll do, we'll just have a look up here whilst we've got a bit of higher ground, see if we can spot anything. The light isn't great, we've got a bit of cloud, but see if we can see any signs of movement or any fish, any bait fish. Something there, see a small bow wave there. I don't think that was the wind. So what we'll do, we'll see if we can get down here. Just be careful. Don't want to rip a hole in my waders yet. Yeah, there's bait fish around. Definitely bait fish. You'll see my shadow. We've got the sun behind us here, so I don't want to get too close and cast my shadow over the water. If there is anything here, I don't really want to spook it straight away. Reasonably tight clutch, just in case. It's kind of hit and hope in here, or hit and hold, should I say. Just move that up slightly. There we go. Little Nico crawl, fresh out the pack. Nice fresh hook as well. So let's just have a little chuck over there. Oh, there we go. Might need to keep that tip down a bit. We do have a slight bow from the wind. Yeah, I think there's definitely fish here. Just trying to present the lure through some of this silkweed, this horrible green weed that tends to engulf the lure and the line. We do have a slight bow. So you'll see what I mean. Some of this weed can affect the presentation. That wasn't too bad, to be fair. It is super shallow here, so we'll work our way along. We'll just do one more cast, just a gentle little flick, feather the cast down, don't want it crashing into the water. Just a couple of turns, pause. Just there, it just feels a bit sticky. I would prefer the tip up if I could get away with it, but that wind's kind of blowing all over the shop at the minute. It is making the presentation quite hard, but if a fish picks it up, we'll know about it. That's for sure. Yeah, it's got some of that weed just masking the hook a bit. It's not too bad actually. Definitely fished him worse. Okay, let's move up. There's a little cove further up I want to try. I've had fish out of in the past. Okay, I just need to be careful of my shadow here. Don't want to risk getting too close. It's just hoping the bass passes through, you know, at the right time. Oh, just had some sort of interest. Just had a little knock. May have been either something hitting the line, maybe a small schoolie. Yeah, if a fish does pick this up, you'll know about it, especially if it's a good fish. That tip will just smack around. Well, 90% of the time that's what happens. Sometimes you'll get a little tap and then you'll just get slack lined as it comes straight towards you. I've had that a few times before. Even more interesting when that happens at night and you can't actually see the line. You just kind of wind down into a fish, which is always fun. Right, one more cast here, just as we had that little knock. It's worth just having one more cast here. Okay, nothing that time. Let's keep moving. Oh, did I just spook a fish? I may have just spooked a fish. Man, these fish are so spooky. Come on. It's just sat under the weed. In the near margin. Just saw it bow wave out. Could be a mullet, could have been a bass. I'm not sure, didn't see it. Just saw the bow waves, but I reckon it was a bass. Okay, it's kind of turned into a bit of a horrible crosswinds now, which doesn't help. It's kind of all over the place at the minute. Oh, that was a knock. That was a knock. No, it was. Yeah, that was a knock, but it wasn't. I didn't commit to it. It didn't commit. Again, I just think they're small fish, just pecking it. I was trying to just let it develop, you know. You sort of, with creech baits, you can sometimes get like the initial hit, and then it will come back, and that's when it will pick it up. So it will do like a stun shot. Then it will come back and pick it up, and that's when you hit into it. And I kind of got that initial hit, and that was it. I just wonder if it's just smaller fish just pecking it. I get that quite a lot when there's schoolies about, and obviously being quite a big bait, they can't really get it in the gob, or at least they struggle. See, again, small fish, yeah, smaller fish just tapping away at it, man. You just get little rattles up the tip and you strike into thin air. Super frustrating when that happens. It does tend to happen quite a lot, especially when there's a lot of schoolies around. If a bigger fish picks it up, you're going to know about it, you know. It's just going to smash around on the tip. You're not going to get these tiny little rattles most of the time. What I might need to do is put a little Keitech Easy Shiner on. Maybe have a few chucks with that through the swim. See if we can pick up one of these smaller fish. Okay. So we've got a Keitech Easy Shiner on a decoy violence 2.0 jig head. Might be a 3.0, can't remember. There you go. Let's give that a go, shall we? What I may do is get back down into the little gully down to my left. In fact, that is what I'm going to do after this cast. I'm in. First cast on the Keitech Easy Shiner, and I lost it. It was only a little one. Still, let's check that hook, man. Make sure that hook's sharp. Yeah, hook's sharp. Like I say, it was only small. Let's have one more cast. Fish on. Is it going to stay on this time? Yeah, it is, I think. Okay, first fish of the session. As I thought, there's a load of schoolies about. That's what was rattling the creature bait. Easy Shiner, getting the job done. Would be nice if we could get something a bit bigger though. Like I say, you know, I was going to stick on the creature bait just to try and increase my chances of a better fish, but at the same time I don't want to blank. and if we can bag up on a few schoolies and have a bit of fun, then we'll do that as well. But hopefully we'll come across a better fish. Still got this wind to contend with as well, still a bit of a crosswind. So much of this weed about. Okay, let's see, we'll go out into the channel whilst there's a lull in the wind. Oh, saw that. Little schoolie just come straight up to the surface to have a go at it. It's nipped its tail. Yeah, they're not big uns. Oh, this wind. Right, is this going to stay on or is this going to come off? Looks like it's staying on. Fish number 2. Chill, man. Chill. There we go. Let's make sure he's not smashed up my lure. Cool, right. Let's see if we can bag up on schoolies for the next 20 minutes. And then I think the move is on the cards. So a few more chucks. The only thing I'm just trying to think, like my next mark is going to have a savage crosswind. It's quite exposed, and with this westerly wind that'll be pushing through pretty hard. So I'm not sure what to do next. I'll keep thinking, try not to hurt myself. Come on, bass. Oh, another tail nipper. Okay, last cast here, I think. This is not the one. Right, one last cast. And then one final cast. Okay, I think we're done here. Oh, hello. Hello. This one's pulling back a bit. Oh, hello. Oh, what's going on here? Got a half decent fish, I think. I don't think it's massive, but it's certainly better than the others. Come on. It's just caught up in a ball of weed. Hello. Hello. Okay. My third last cast. And we've actually got a decent fish. Get in. That's more like it. Thank God I had 3 last casts. And that's why we do it. Get in. I was not expecting that. That is a result. I think we'll get that on the measure. Chill, 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 chill. Chill, chill. Chill. Come here. Come here. Man, he's lively. Look at that. That weren't coming off. That is a good fish. Given how it's been going, we'll take that. Get in. Right, let's get this measured and get some pictures. Check it out, guys. 51 centimetres. How lucky am I? That was literally my last cast and I was about to move on. I thought, there's just a load of schoolies around, nipping the tail on my lure, struggling to hook up on anything. And then this little bad boy had a go, smashed it under the rod tip. Get in. Right, let's get him back. How about that? Buzzing with that. Right, let's give him a minute. Let's let him recover. I started to forget what a half decent bass looked like. Haven't had the best form recently. Been really struggling. But a little change of lure, change of location. To be fair, I was dictated by the location due to this wind today, but not complaining. Right, I think she's kicking. She's ready. Straight into the weed. Right, let's see if we can move her. Come on. Get a bit of oxygen through her gills. She'll just go sit down in there. Keep an eye on her. Right, we're done. Had to work hard for him in the end. A few schoolies, a decent 50. Certainly wasn't easy, getting a lot of tail nips off those schoolies and really struggled to hook up, but kept going, managed to get a few and then got lucky with the 50. Sometimes you need a bit of luck though, and I haven't really had a lot of luck recently. I've had quite a few blanks, so confidence restored and we keep going. I was going to go to another mark, but this wind isn't dying down. Still got a 20-25 minute walk back to the car. Lights fading, so probably won't be able to film anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'm gonna try and keep getting the videos up now, so bear with me. It's been a bit quiet recently, but we're gonna keep going and hopefully we'll have another video soon. Cheers guys.